Meanwhile, we got some new headlines to bring you right now on China, possibly in response to President Trump's comment to Time magazine that the U.S. and China have held trade discussions. China's embassy just said they are not having any talks on tariffs and that the U.S. should stop creating confusion. Now, just a bit of a reminder, this Time magazine piece came out literally at 6 a.m. this morning. It was an interview with President Trump. That interview, though, took place apparently on Tuesday. So here we are on Friday. It's been a roller coaster of a week, and so many different things have been said, both by the president and his Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, and others. But the one thing that has been consistent thus far is that China, at least publicly, has said that there have been no talks whatsoever. And, of course, there's also the IMF meetings where China is in Washington now. So if there were a possibility of such meetings, you'd think they'd be happening. Doesn't seem to be the case, unless there's something else, unless there's some other theater going on.
Yeah, I wonder if there are low-level talks that are taking place, because I think the Chinese ministry in the past has emphasized there are no high-level talks taking place.
But this idea that Trump is saying publicly that she called him, President Xi called him, suggests that they would be talking. And here you have the Chinese saying that's not the case. Now, they didn't specifically say that President Xi didn't call him. But what this all means, I think, is still
maybe it's talked versus talking. Lots of ways to cut through that. But obviously, the markets are listening to everything that's been said since that Time magazine piece came out this morning. We had been looking at futures that were flat, down to 162 now. Immediately after it came out, they were out by about 250 points. So we'll see.